technically challenged. Some of you have had the pleasure of witnessing me and my challenge. So what I would love to see while we're waiting to do that, so you're texting somebody, getting them here to join you, and I appreciate you trusting me with people you care about. Drop a 1 in the chat if this is your very first time to see any presentation about Riman live. And 2, if you've seen something like this before about this particular product line and this business opportunity. I just want to have an idea of who I'm talking to in the room. Oh, I love it when it's so many ones. So awesome. Great. Love to see all the ones. Drop it in. Let me know 1 or 2, because if there's a lot of 2s, I may have to do something really, wild to make you pay attention, but maybe not. We'll see. All right, let me introduce myself in the meantime while we're letting people still get in the room and get in here from maybe being on another call. If you don't know who I am, I'm gonna let you know. I am gonna have some notes because I can tend to go very off script, and that makes me just way too long. But I'm Dr. Stephanie Rimka. I am a holistic doctor, a neuroscience nerd, a public speaker, an author, a mom, and I happen to be a director at Riman, and I'm very proud to represent that rank here and present this to you tonight. You were invited by someone who saw something in you, and that's not by accident. That has nothing to do with me why you are here. I just happen to be someone I have the honor of trying to serve them by them putting their trust in me to help show you something tonight that they saw in you that they wanted you to know about. So before I ever talked about skincare, I was helping people heal their brains. It's what I continue to do. I help people regulate their nervous systems and then therefore reclaim their lives in full function again. The truth is, I never thought in 1,000,000 years I would have any care, concern, much less passion about Korean skincare until I saw what it was doing on the face, in the fascia, inside the nervous system. And once I understood that, I knew I had to share it. So what we're about to explore tonight isn't just about beauty and dollars. We'll get to that part after. But it's about biology, self-worth, and about building something powerful for yourself in your life. That might include the power that money freedom brings. So let me share my screen. And this is where we watch that I'm not the most competent person, but that's okay. Sometimes not knowing how to do these things doesn't mean a whole lot. Oh man, look at me and my skill set. All right, hang on. Let's do this time. Now, last time I did something and it didn't go so great. We're going to make it be great. Slideshow. So I do it like this. I'm going to play it on purpose with no sound. So I know what I'm doing, even though I'm making it look weird. So this is my favorite video, that this is going to set the tone for what we're going to talk about. It runs 3 minutes long. It is my favorite video. I'm choosing to not give you the sound, and I'm just going to kind of talk it over what you're seeing. We'll see how this goes. So it's going to begin inside the Byungpool lab, Ask Labs, where science meets sacred. You'll notice there's science analyzing every detail, eventually, of our hero plant, Centella asiatica. They're studying its root direction, its leaf size, hydration levels, the temperature. Something very unique was done here. This plant was grown inside Jeju lava energy water, and it was made to be 5 times normal. We were allowed then to create our own patent. This company owns this plant. They're grown in optimal conditions for 45 days and constantly nurtured, sprayed with life-giving water from Jeju Island, helps bring radiance out, and you can feel the vitality of this plant just by watching this. Notice the glow inside the plant itself. Then we shift into the lava energy. This is Jeju's ocean water, 400,000 years old, drawn from deep beneath the island. It's very mineral rich, pure, and potent. Riman is one of only 6 companies in the world permitted to use this lava water and the only one allowed to use it in cosmetics. Even more incredible, again, we grow our own plants in this water and create our own extract. What happens here, what you're watching is pure magic. When the lava water combines with our plant extracts, it creates something unique called Byungpool energy fluid. This is our very own creation. It's a skin healing hypoallergenic fluid that resets your cellular rhythm, bringing your skin back to its natural 28-day renewal cycle. Back when you were a baby, the older you get, the longer these cells take to turn over. Then what you're seeing here is our ritual booster serum booster ritual. This is kind of the mainstay of what we do. The booster first spray allows the nutrients to go in. The serum restores the skin barrier. And then the second layer of the booster is going to really ignite that massive glow, bringing the light and hydration in your cells that's already there from the inside out. I want you to understand this isn't just skincare, it's energy care, it's ritual care. And at the heart of it all is Chairman On, the formulator behind Asia's #1 skincare product, right there for 30 years. He is the master of Byungpool. Now, let me see if I can go to the next slide. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. So impressed with myself. All right, now we have testimonials. Listen, because at the end of the day, let's talk about what happens when you really use the products. The results you see are here. They're real, they're unfiltered. These are our customers, not models, not influencers. 5 days on the eyes, that's my friend Brianna. Like, I hug her and talk with her, and I was just with her in a hotel room in Vegas. 5 days. Can you look at what's happening with the eyes? Those lines going away and even brightness happening, that is what's you getting to see what can happen so quickly when we bring the booster serum, booster ritual in, and we bring all that glow and radiance back out because we're helping the cells become younger again in that cycle. That is Tim right there. And day 1 is actually not a valid picture. He had already been using the product for a few days and he didn't take a picture. So, that's probably day 3 really. And you can see day 20 right there. Huge difference in inflammation. The redness is gone. That's inflammation, irritation gone, not to mention all the lines. Again, fluid and moisturization and cellular turnover increased. This is Paige, and I have inaccurately given the time estimate on this. I've said the wrong time before. This is a 5-month pre and post, okay? And she started with the signature line morning and night, and then she eventually shifted to our signature line and then our advanced line in the evening. So she's using 2 sets, but only, 2 rituals a day. Incredible results. So this is what made me really stop in my tracks. It's people are really using the products, right? When your skin starts glowing like this, it's not vanity. It's really about vitality because we're seeing reduced inflammation, fascia being lifted and glowing, and we're also watching nervous system restoration. You can see a shift even in Paige's eyes. You can see brightness. Why? Because this is more than what you think it is that's happening. More results. So believe it or not, we also have hair care because the scalp is skin, arm, body care. So we have a full set here. The results themselves say it. I really don't want to listen to what people have to say about a product. I just want to watch what it does. There it is right in front of you. We can regrow hair. We can stop psoriasis. That is one wash with our scalp, regenerative shampoo and conditioner. That is the body cream. Incredible, 6 weeks. That is turning back the hands of time. This is deeper healing at the cell level that's going on. What I call this is evidence-based beauty. All right, so let's meet our brands. Riman is actually 3 powerhouse brands in one. ICD, skincare and beauty rituals. Bodo Lab is the body and hair care. And Lifening is our nutritional supplements, things that you would consume orally. Each one of those is designed to support your body inside and out. And this is part of why. This for me is one of my favorite slides. So water matters. Most skincare products are made with 70% distilled water, if you're lucky, because that's at least clean, but it is dead and lifeless with no mineral structure. Riman is very different. It's using 70% Jeju volcanic lava energy water, which is alive, mineral rich, and infused with frequency. We're not trying to eliminate the water here. We're replacing toxic, empty water with something healing. So this is skincare as energetic medicine. At least that's how I look at it. All right. Now, when you can tell Dr. Rimka made a slide because it looks bad, listen, don't judge me. I'm just trying to get the data in front of you. I actually made this slide because I love you so much. So we've had a massive upgrade in the line. I'm using it all myself. I actually just converted today to the new and improved line. I finally unboxed it myself. Big, big improvements. It was already a 2024 Bentley. Why they felt they needed to upgrade the 2025 Bentley, I really don't understand, but they chose to do it anyway. So I use my 24 Bentley and I use my 25 Bentley, and it's called Riman, the signature line. They packed it and they just made it more effective by putting in 35% more antioxidants, by adding exosomes. What are exosomes? They're a way to help. It's like a bus that helps put all the kids where they need to go. It just helps transports the active ingredients to get deeper into the skin, making it better. Created their own trademarked ingredient, romanicide, to help with increasing hydration, an extra 48%. They added NMN along with giant Byung-pool amino acid proteins. What is that? What does it do? It helps your own body make NAD plus, one of the holy grails of longevity and anti-aging. And it is going to help turn back the hands of time in the face and the body even better. We've increased what it can do. You're looking at now a 63% wrinkle reduction, and it has an increase of 82% of polyphenols to help really flood the skin to protect you against airborne toxins, smog, carbon monoxide, and other things that are coming from those fancy little planes in the air. It's just way better. But at the core of all of this is everything we do. It's still these same three powerful things that we went over, two of them in the video. Jeju lava energy water. This is the mineral water that's the foundation of all our formulas, rich in these ionic minerals, and the foundation of how we made giant Byung-pool. I keep saying we as if I am his wife. I don't know why I keep doing that. But, I don't know. I love it so much. So Chairman An grew Byung-pool inside this water and created his own plant. It's called giant Byung-pool, and it's actually considered so unique. It was given its own registered patent. He is the only one allowed to grow it, the only one allowed to use it. He literally owns this plant because it is so much better than even regular Centella asiatica. So Centella asiatica, the small version, the dried herbs, is used in lots of skincare products. No one will be using the fresh plant, the fresh elixir, and the extract of giant Byung-pool in the entire world except Riman. Then he took the science of the Western world of nanoliposomal technology, and basically it's a patented system that makes the active particles of everything microscopically small so they can actually penetrate very deep through all the layers of the skin so they can be highly effective. So what you're looking at here is basically nature times science equals mega results. Okay, this happened today, and it went on and on and on, and it might be everything that's on my 52-year-old face right now. I have to say, I love it. We also have something called hybrid color cosmetics. It's something you've never heard of before, really. So what we've done is this cushion is comparison on the market. La Mer is a common cushion that people are using for this filter airbrushed look. It's $150. Ours is $55, but ours is way better because we didn't make makeup, right? We made something that it's the best of both worlds, really. So it's for makeup here, skincare isn't an afterthought. It's a continuation of the skincare ritual. So you have these incredible ingredients inside of here. And these alone, this makeup is breathable, buildable, very beautiful. It's a liquid, cream, and a powder all in one that just gives this filtered effect. The set and stay spray is incredible. It's full of byung pool and lava energy water that hydrates and keeps you fresh and glowing. And the lip tints, I right now have dusky mauve on. Um, they're pretty incredible. And they also double as blush, so it's also the blush on my face as well. So you can do more than one thing with these. I'm wearing three shades. I'm wearing 25, 21, and 27, all at the same time doing contouring and highlighting. Just so you know, you can, so don't buy only one color. You want like three, just that's a pro tip. The lip tints are infused with collagen, hyaluronic acid butter, and plant oils to help plump, nourish, protect the skin, helps with exfoliation. It's not just designed to make you look good, it's also designed to protect you and keep you hydrated and healing as you're going on, because the lip skin is very, very sensitive and thin compared to the rest of your skin. Okay, now some of you were here to look at products and some of you are here to look at cha-ching, cha-ching. Let's talk. This is a business opportunity. So you could just buy the products. I hope you're like interested and you want to buy them. So if you're interested in like, I want to use these products, maybe just say it in the chat. Like, yeah, like, I mean, if I did an okay job, you should at least be curious. But like, what is byung pool and what is lava water and why are they spraying things on their face? Very bizarre, right? I thought the same thing. Why would I do that? And now I'm like, why would I never not? How did I live my whole life not knowing what this was about Korea? But I do now. Now, some of us want to make some money. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so what we have here, a lot of little fancy numbers. We have a really, really great 19-minute compensation plan done by Tim Herr. Someone can send you a recording to go through that. We have an even longer one by the president of sales, Danny Bay. It's a little bit more detailed, complex, maybe for your high level people who have some experience to watch that one. But it's the big thing you need to know is that it's a hybrid model that gives you the best of both worlds. So you can have a nice kind of fast upfront income you want with just based on customer sales and customer acquisitions. And the more you sell, the higher commission you earn. That's what it means. You start off as a planner, you can get 10% on every link you send out and somebody buys. But when you start to sell a certain amount, you can say you're selling about, $1,200 a month and you got a lot of customers and people are out buying your products. And you do that 3 months in a row or in 5 minutes. I mean, some people do that too. You become a manager and now you're making more. You doubled your pay. You can give yourself a raise. And then you can do it again to become a senior manager. So we can have senior managers, people who have never signed up any franchise, basically nobody else to sell under them, but they're just really good at selling things. A chiropractor, a med spa, a social seller, and a Instagram and TikTok influencer, and they'll be making 40% on every retail thing. They can make a lot of bank making a lot of people feel beautiful, okay? Then we have another level if you want to build teams and work more of a network marketing MLM aspect. That would be the team leader and hire. So it's this really, really beautiful thing where social sellers or retail stores can have a really nice income. And it only costs $20 to get your own affiliate link and have a nice drop shipping service. You get your own website. Very, very simple. Now, there's ways you can bring in more money because I don't know how you would sell something if you don't have product, but we'll get to that in a second. What's really, really nice is that we have rollover volume every month. So at the end of this month, all my volume doesn't go away. You have 3 months in a row to accumulate these 3,000 points as a manager to hit that rank. 3 months as a senior manager to keep hitting this rank. 5 months as a team leader. And it could be any time that you join, any 3 consecutive or any 5 consecutive. It doesn't mean you have to do it in the first week you join. So it's really, really nice. There's no extra costs. You don't have to be on any auto ship. That's always a question. Do I have to order something every month? Nope, you don't. Chairman On said, if I have to make people order my product, then it's not really probably very good. So I'm not going to do that to them. And, but you're going to order because you're going to love it. Oh, did I forget to tell you that we own our own farm? So we are a farm to face company, huh? You've heard farm to table, right? We're farm to face. We own it all. I've been there in Korea. It's a smart farm. He doesn't do anything small. He goes big or he goes home. Okay? He did $3 billion in sales in the last 6 years. There's a reason for that. And you've never even heard of it. Imagine when everybody has heard about it. We just got going. Okay, now here's a more complicated picture, and I apologize for this, but I just want you to know, for those of you, there's a lot of ways to make money. So we have the very beginning at the top where it's just what I explained before. You can just get customers and be really good at it, and you can make a lot of money. Now, if you start finding other franchise owners underneath you, basically, who want to sell too, you can start getting this extra percentage. These unilevel paid commission structure is going to open in June, and there's going to be these things kind of like matching check and bonuses, and revenue shares and leadership overrides start when you hit director. So you can see why some of us work very hard to help people make a lot of money so we can make more money. So me helping you helps me. So I like helping people to help themselves, to help me, to help other people. So it's helping, 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 winning, 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 fun, 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 beauty, pleasure, freedom, power. I think it's real nice. So this is more complicated. Some of you will know what this means instantly. Some of you are like, I don't get it. Listen, I don't get it either, but the money still goes into my bank all the same. Oh, we also own our own healing resort. Huh? The owner of this company built a resort only for the ambassadors. You don't pay to go here. You earn it by becoming a director. I went there last October. So there's every year where there's two incentive trips. There's a one that'll be in May, and that's usually like a fun trip for everybody. So we're going to Cabo. I'm going in May with a bunch of people who earned that as just a reward for working, building a business. You don't win it, you earn it. This is the same thing. And I went in October, and I'm looking forward to going back, and I'm looking forward to a bunch of new directors coming. It's incredible. I won't even get into it, but you will go to the lab, you will go to the farm, you will touch the plants, taste the plants, you will drink the water, you will bathe in the water, you will bathe in the young pool extract, you will swim in the pool, they will feed you, you'll go to celebrity restaurants. It's unbelievable. They'll film you, you'll get social media reels. You don't want to know. And everything's free. They're like, Dr. Rimka, you want more wine? Yeah. It's really insane. And oh, and so many free products. You have to take an extra suitcase for all the free stuff they're going to give you. It's insane. Who does that? We have our own plant, our own volcanic water source, and a resort. And we have an incredible comp plan. So the leadership match bonus kicks in when you hit team leader. So I want you to understand this. Let's say I have 300 people I signed up to go out there and sell for me. First generation means 40% of a bonus I get based on what they earn. So imagine if I have 100 people that make 10,000 a month. I get a 40% check match on each one of those. You can do the math. Okay. It's lovely. This is for people who want to build teams, want to work to do that, understand network marketing, and even if you're brand new, we can teach you how. Okay, I'm trying to be good with time. We're about there. Awesome. So I hope I did a decent job. Drop in the chat if I did anything decent. Like, I'm ready to get started. Drop a A. So the person here who invited you can be like, let's go. B, I'm curious. Somebody needs to talk to me after the call. C, listen, I'm just ready to buy the products and use them. Like, I don't know about selling. I don't know how to do that. But I want to be pretty. I want to look like all the Benjamin Buttons. Or D, I'm just not right now, but don't scratch me off a list. Don't throw me away. But I'm just gonna wait a second. Just let me know in the chat. It's kind of curious. I can see where we're at. I'm gonna stop the share. I'm not seeing any letters. I see a C. Listen, don't be afraid to participate. Don't hate, participate. I'm gonna sound like Jermaine in a minute. Please, let's not, right? Like, is she really doing? Oh, what just happened to my screen? Oh, I'm looking at Tim Hurst's screen. Is that what's happening? Tim, that's okay. That's fine. I don't need to do anything. I was like, that's weird. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. I hope the future of Riman is you. Okay, I really do. And this is what I hope. Um, ladies, I'm going to talk to you real fast. I'm going to talk to the men. I did this the other day. I'm going to see if it still works, right? I'm going to point something out to you. Maybe you never heard before, but your face is your soul's signal. Every time you touch it with care, kindness, love, you're telling your nervous system something. You're telling it you're safe. You're loved. I got you. This really isn't about vanity, doing the ritual. It's vibrational. It's connection with yourself and then with others. It's regulation of your nervous system. It's radiance. So when you help another woman find that and she thanks you with tears because she feels again, she loves herself again, you'll understand that this is so much more than skincare. I don't sell skincare. I sell a woman feeling confident, loving herself, catching herself in the mirror going, damn, you look good. Yeah, you do, mama. You do. Okay? Men, I'm going to tell you about for you. This is about performance, recovery, leadership. Your skin, your energy, your face, they walk into a room before you do. So I say you treat it like your greatest business card. And I invite you to build this with us with truth, with trust, and with transformation. I like all the men locking arms. So let's rise together, the men and the women. Let us know if you want to join us. Go back to whoever invited you. And let me just say this, thank them for inviting you. Even if I did a terrible job because they trusted you with me to hold you in my heart and take care of you for tonight. And that takes a lot of courage. They took a lot of courage to say, please come watch this. Please, I care about you. I want you to buy the skincare. I want you to buy the shampoo. I want you to join my team. That wasn't easy for someone. So say thank you for having the courage to invite me, even if you never sign up. Okay? Thank you guys. Have a fantastic night. And get back to the person who sent you here just to say I love you. Thank you, Tim. It was a pleasure to be here.